Alright everyone, Bob's the 1984 back again. Newcastle United face Manchester City tomorrow night in what is our game in hand. And this is my preview and prediction video to see exactly what I think is going to happen in probably a game Newcastle will lose. Now our record is, home or away to Manchester City is pretty woeful, to be brutally honest. So straight away you look at this fixture and you think, oh well, write it off. Unfortunately, you cannot just do that this time, because Newcastle really do have a golden chance to give themselves a fantastic opportunity of staying up in the Premier League. If we can get 3 points against Man City, who, let's be brutally honest, have been beaten by some questionable teams home and away this year. If we can get 3 points tomorrow against them, we will be out of the relegation zone, and it will give us a massive boost ahead of going into another hard game this weekend away at Liverpool. I do acknowledge that it is a huge task, and I'm not a delusional Newcastle fan. If you've watched all of my videos all season, you will see that I am a realistic Newcastle fan who delivers an honest opinion about what I believe is going to happen at each Newcastle game, and obviously an honest review after every game. I think tomorrow has been massively boosted by the performance on Saturday. We weren't perfect, but we delivered a very strong 3-0 performance. Defensively, we looked much better. Offensively, I'm not going to say we were brilliant, because at times we were defending for our lives in that second half, which is to be understandable. But 3-0 wins obviously are going to give a team confidence. Now, what can Newcastle do if they're playing with confidence? They can play some really good football, as proven when Newcastle played Liverpool at home after we'd got a 2-1 win away to Tottenham earlier in the season. Newcastle played that game at home against Liverpool, everyone thinking, oh well, we'll get beat at home here against Liverpool, but we didn't. We played really well the whole game, and we put in a very confident performance and picked up the win. Now, Newcastle can do that again tomorrow. I'm not sitting here saying that I think we will, though. I'm just pointing out to the positives as to what I believe can happen against a team who are, let's face it, easily in the top 4 for deadliest. But I'm going to pick some of the frailties I believe are there with Man City. I think without Vincent Kompany, they're very, very, very susceptible to problems at the back, although he is meant to be coming back for tomorrow. Without De Bruyne, they weren't as potent up front, but unfortunately he's back, and obviously they're looking dangerous again up front. I don't think that they've got the best midfield in the world. I think Yaya Toure is a bit of a spent force, but they do have some absolute magicians in the squad, such as De Bruyne, David Silva, and I think on his day, Sterling can cause a lot of problems, especially with his pace. But they've got the magician up front, Aguero, who seems to love scoring against Newcastle, especially obviously in the last game where he netted himself 5. But in terms of our lineup, I think he probably will go back to starting Mitrovic. I think we're going to need that little bit extra bite up front. I'm not saying Cisse did really badly against Swansea. I thought he played okay. He made a few mistakes, but that's Cisse. But I think Mitrovic will come in, and I think he'll provide that extra little bit of bite, because obviously, see, in the last 10 minutes against Swansea, he provided it, and he got those 2 assists. That's what we're going to need, I think, in the whole game. And I think, other than that, whether or not Shelvey will come back, I think he will come back in. But I didn't see anything wrong with Tiote or Colback's performance. I'm not going to say they were brilliant, but they played okay, and they could warrant another game together. But I wouldn't be surprised to see Shelvey come back in. In terms of a prediction, I'm going to go for Newcastle to lose, but I'm going to go for Newcastle to lose very closely in a 2-1 defeat maybe. But it's going to be one of those performances where we'll lose, but we're going to get some confidence from it, hopefully, and take it into the weekend. These next 2 games are huge, and I a couple of weeks ago had them down as easy losses, but obviously, decent performance against Swansea, it gives you a bit more of a chance. But yeah, that's what I think. What do you guys think is going to happen tomorrow? I won't be doing a review of the game straight after the game because I am actually going to the game, so I probably won't get on to do a review straight away, so that'll probably come out on Wednesday, so keep an eye out for that. And if you want to leave any comments about what you think is going to happen, just leave them down below. My name's Bob, so 1984. Keep an eye out for the next video, and I'll see you all later.